I wish you'd talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. You got any contacts? Oh, I do have some. Hello, YouTube. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Not sure if that's working. Still so washed out. I think it's because that light is on. Let me see. Let's see. Makes it orange. Let's see if we dim it to the dimmest dim. Welcome to the chat. Oh, there's my my fan. My only fan. Okay, there's a ton of light coming from there. And now there's no light, Carol Ann. What does the spotlight do? Whoa. Too much. Does that look like a normal amount of light? That looks like light, right? Hi, Chris. Someone's texting me. Just dropped something. There's a lot happening right now. Want to try yourself and then I can read over it? I wish you'd talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me. Everyone, isn't it funny? Like, it's all or nothing. There was no activity. There was nothing happening. Now everyone wants to talk to me. And I happen to be singing the Charlie XCX song. I wish you'd talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. I'm fine, Chris. I'm fine. I was out in a boot this morning. I managed to drag myself to the gym despite my inner and outer saboteur telling me I didn't want to do that. But I did that. And then once I was out, then it was easy just to run and do a couple of Instacarts. However, it was a lot. It was actually the most. It was 3 orders, and I actually needed 2 baskets. It was a little much. And then my phone was dying, so I had to run back to the car to get a charger, which is not like a regular little like bank. It's like a gigantic charger, which you could use for your laptop. So it looked like I was carrying my my pacemaker or my beeper from 1989. The beverage, I can't tell you because we're not supporting them. So there's no beverage. But it's half the price of a name brand beverage. Okay, so I'm getting ready to create some content. You're up there, but I can see me down there. We need to accept the invite to the Music Box in Cleveland. We're going to be in Cleveland on Thursday. I think that's June 12th. So if you're in Cleveland or you know people in Cleveland, please tell them. Shout out for 25, an online shout out, Sophia merch, a virtual show. That's cute. A live show. Wow. A live show at your house and something else. Jeez. Want to try yourself and then I can read over it? No. I don't. Okay, so I'm going to get ready. I'm going to record some cameos. I should post that somewhere that if you'd like a cameo, you can get it for cheap since I'm going to be in the drags already. I have one request. I did one last week or a little while ago, and she didn't like it. Can you imagine? She didn't like it. Now, she didn't like it because I did it at the drag brunch and it was too loud. Chris, that's why I didn't record yours, because it was too loud to do. But then I never heard from her again, so I guess no news is good news. Okay, let me lower the price. All right, let's lower the price since I'm already in the drags. I think they have available now express delivery. Allow express delivery. Additional fee 10%. Okay, I thought they had something where you could say, like, I'm available right now. I'm available right now. Express delivery. Well, whatever. Okay, let me share this link to Facebookia. The live singing drag troupe. We just added an event. How nice. Okay. B is recording cameos today. If you want to get your Mother's Day video or any other video, now I don't want that one. I want the one on the website because the website pays me more. The app pays me less. Okay. Great. And post. Did the camera fall backwards? It did, didn't it? Okay. It's not secure here. Okay. All right. Why? Who wouldn't like your camera? I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? She was sort of rude about it too. She was like, "Yeah, all you had to do was like read the thing." Like, okay, bye. However, I take those things very personally, so it wasn't just like, okay, bye. It was like, oh my God, my entire career is over. Because that is how I feel. Okay, I'm going to put a face on. I'm going to record a cameo. I'm going to record something for our announcement for tomorrow, our fundraiser for tomorrow. Since I'll be in the drags, I might as well record 1 or 2 words of the week, promotional videos for Nashville, Chattanooga, New Rochelle, and Woodbury. Okay, great. Thank you. I'm glad we had this talk. All right. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. I'm going to try the Maybelline. Do it. Maybelline Fit Matte Poreless 12-hour in the color of 20Y402. The hell does that mean? Soft sand in a sable finish. So we'll try that on most of the face. Oh, is that you can't see it because I'm washed out. It's funny, these lights. There's no light on in this basement. I'm in the dark, Carol Ann. But there is a light right there next to the camera, so I think that's what's washing it out. Oh, I was going to try putting a light behind me. see if I can get this spotlight down there. Here. Okay, yes. Come this way, Carol Ann. Dexter's down there. What if I do this? Wah! Like that. What does that do? Did that do something? I think it may have. And then we could make that a little less. All right, so I got the Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's clinical depression. Oh, someone's outside the window. I don't know what they're saying. The window to the outside. So I'm in the basement. The window to the outside is right there. If you watched our YouTube, I was on my B YouTube then. The curtain that I made is right there. I love everything you do. Don't take it too personal. I'm here to tell you that even if people make you feel bad at any time, you have me. That's very nice. Yeah, I don't know. You know, people have expectations. That's the only reason you get upset is you have expectations. If you don't have any expectations, or if you set the expectation. So, for example, if you're asking me to record something and you don't want me to add anything, you don't want me to, be the hilarious comedian I am and just say the words you wrote, that's fine. I've read some weird scripts over video over these years, so I'm perfectly willing to just read. However, that may not be fun for me to do. Not that you care, but if you do care, just know it's not necessarily fun to just read like, "Dear so-and-so, your friend said to send you a message because it is your birthday. Ha ha. Golden Girls reference. Ha ha." This I'm going to put on the Derma Blend in Light Natural. I use that for this area. I wish it tongue, wish it tongue. Christina, what are you doing? Where are you? On your phone is where you are. At your house? Working? What day is it? Friday? There's probably a show, right? Christina's in the chat. She works at a theater. Okay. So now we got foundation on. I've been working on my new show, B. Arthur's Brat Summer. Working on my opening monologue. We saw my idol, one of my idols, Coco Peru, was in town. If you don't know who Coco Peru is, look it up. Go watch one of her videos. I've been a fan of hers since 1999 when I saw her in the movie Trick, which I have on VHS. I'm assuming you can stream it somewhere. But I don't know. I have it on VHS. Anyway, so we saw Miss Coco Peru's one-woman show here in Philly, produced by our friends Flip Phone Events at City Winery. Thankfully, she was very gracious and she had dinner with us the night before, which was lovely. I'd never seen her out of drag, so that was cute. Anyway, all that to say, she inspires me. She inspires me to be a monologuist like her. We went to the same school. Can you see that? Yeah, I guess you can see that. I can't see it on this. The mirror is now far away, and it has two faces. Does not feel dark enough for me. This is the Maybelline eraser. I'm not sure if that's the darkest they have, but it might be. They don't seem to be the most inclusive with their shades. I hope they don't come for me. Let's see, what's darker? I have this Tarte Sculpt something. I have to get it. Okay, all right. I'll see you later. Well, you can just come, you can watch this at any time. This is not dark enough either. Maybe it is, since we're just doing content. We're not doing stage. I watched a bit of a video of the real BEA Arthur last night, and her nose looked so small. When I see it on TV, it looks bigger, but I guess it's because it's TV. But this video was a theater. I'm not sure if it was a bootleg or what, but it was theater, and her nose looked so snatched. It was near the end of her life, or in the last, 10, probably 5 years of her life, so maybe she got a skinny nose. I thought your nose was supposed to get bigger. Your nose and your ears, right? Maybe hers got smaller. Anyway, it made me think, oh, I guess I could snatch my nose a little more if I so desired. I knew that her nose is more pinched here, and then it kind of gets wider there, and then it has a different kind of shape. It actually looks kind of like that. Anyway, I digress. It's a Morphe brush. I love this brush. Morphe has good brushes that are affordable, if that's what you need in your life. Just contouring the nose a little. Need some highlight. I got a new highlight. Let's try it. This is from, can't see that, can you? I got this at Five Below. See if it, oh, it looks like a dupe to Elf. What do you need? You need like something dark to show that, huh? Whatever. The brand is, oh, Rimmel. Haven't they been in business for 100 years? I think Rimmel is like Max Factor, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Rimmel and Max Factor were around the same time. My face has been breaking out, so hopefully this doesn't make it worse. Probably will. When your face starts to break out, you have to slowly take away whatever products you've been using to try to see what's the one that's causing the breakout. Not use that much stuff. The one thing I was thinking that maybe it could be is I've been doing the trick where you put on the primer and then you spray it with setting spray. So that makes you super dry, which is what I need. And it's a big but. I was thinking perhaps that gets trapped in that traps the pores. I'm assuming that does trap the pores, right? Because you're trying to create a barrier on top of your barrier. So maybe that was it. Maybe I can't do that trick anymore. Or be selective about where I put it, because it's like I'm breaking out here, but I really need that here and here. So let's see. Of course, I did that today to put on makeup because I want it to be dry. I don't like looking wet like Jesse Spano. No offense to my dear friend Elizabeth Berkley. I'm turning on a fan. I hope it doesn't interfere with your experience. There's like a hair on me somewhere. Okay, then we should put some cream blush. I use that Rimmel under my eyes. Okay, I'll hopefully be back. We should talk, we should talk, we should just talk, we should just talk to me. I have a little kimchi sponge that I use for my cream blush, but I do not see her here. So I'll use this one, which is also kimchi. Use the little cream blush by Milani. I said a little and then I put a lot, but what are you going to do? What happened recently? They announced All Stars, Drag Race All Stars, about 700 people going back for that. They announced the Tony nominees. I was hoping my friend Bianca Lee, who's in Oh Mary, I was hoping maybe she would get nominated. Not for her, really for me. To say I know her. What's funny is that I was thinking that, and then the show that she and I did, How We Met, very long time ago, was produced and directed by the drag queen Sweetie. And when I was doom scrolling the internet this morning, I saw a snippet of the episode where Sweetie and Hedda Les and Acid Betty and the others, Sherry Vine, Wanda Jean Merman, I think those are the ones I knew, were on Project Runway. I hadn't thought about Sweetie in a while. A wonderful drag queen. Wonderful drag queen. The best lip syncer I've ever seen. And then that was a long time ago, 2004 maybe. And then when I was hanging out in the gay bar in Astoria, Long Island City, Miss Mimi Imhurst, season 3 of Drag Race All Stars 1, very controversial person. I noticed that she was a very wonderful lip syncer, like Miss Sweetie. Sweetie has passed away. Wonderful drag queen. She was really good at doing like Dolly Parton, Bette Midler. But she could do anything. Okay, so now I'm just powdering. I'm actually using yellow. I'm just going to use it everywhere. It'll diffuse some of that. I went a little ham with the blush, but it'll diffuse that a little bit. Okay. So the Tonys, Cola Scola, I would love for Cole to win. I think it would really be cool if Audra won a record number of 7. I think she may already have the record at 6. Or Angela Lansbury also had 6, or maybe she had 5. I'm not sure. Let me get up in this gig, girl. You can't see anything. Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in my own made-up language. This is also Rimmel. It's Stay Matte powder. We'll use that for setting the contour. Let me use this. So Tony's, Who else are my favorites? Oh, I would love to see Audra win, but also like the girls from Death Becomes Her. My God, they're so good. Especially Jennifer Simard. I'm slightly biased towards her because she hosts the Golden Girls Deep Dive podcast. So, I have to be in deference to the Mother Cheesecake, as they call her. But Megan Hilty is amazing. I would have imagined, had you asked me a while back, I would have imagined that Nicole Scherzinger would be, is the front runner. Maybe she still is, I don't know. But she showed a bit of her true colors during the election, which is, it is what it is, It's her right. Do whatever the hell she wants, But for a lot of us queer and transition, all those things, people, to see someone that you idolize blatantly tell you they're voting against your rights, and whether she thought that was really going to happen or not, you can see they're trying real hard to make it happen. Oh, we can't have trans people in the military, and you can't have. I mean, they're trying to make it illegal to even exist as a trans person in Texas or something. So whether she thought that would happen or not, a lot of people are like, oh, he doesn't mean it. He does. Well, I don't think he means it, but the other people mean it. These Project 2025 people. Anyway, that's a long way of saying, if I was a Tony voter, I would not vote for Nicole Scherzinger. She's talented. I didn't see the performance, but from the videos, I would say she's giving a great performance. Others have said it's the performance of her life. But if I had, if I could choose Jennifer Simard, who is literally very supportive of us on the podcast and in her life, or Audra, who's been called Audra Equality on the Twitter since back to like the stupid thing they tried to do in California when we were trying to get marriage equality. She called her Audra Equality or whatever. Good choice. Megan Hilty, good choice. I don't know if there's anyone else other than those four, but I don't know. Opinions. Everyone's got one. All right, so I kind of like that, actually. I don't know if you can really see it, but I like the way the finish of that Rimmel powder. It's looking very beautiful. It was a good purchase. Also from Five Below. Not sure if it was $5 or below, but it was worth it. Okay, so we have creams and powders done. Now, I am going to be recording for Brat Summer. So that means I need to do the green eye, which means I'll be using this cutesy-wootsy little avocado from, I'm not sure if this is Makeup Revolution or if it's I Love Revolution, if that's different. Anyway, it's this cute little avocado palette. It has these greens. It has these greens in it. So that's what I'm going to use for the eye. My brushes are all over here. All right, Anthony, my spouse, texted me. Let's see what he said. What's the rose mix my Taffy called? Found it. Taffy. Hey, Taffy. is our pal from Ireland. She played Rose when we did it in London and when we did DragCon in London. And she is a very talented drag mixologist. Not cocktails, but, you know, making a drag mix. So I'm assuming Anthony either wants to borrow or be inspired by Taffy Taffy's Rose mixes. So I'm popping, God, I don't like when they say that, this kind of avocado-y green, this one. I'm popping it right in the, whatever the hell that is. What is that? It's on my brow bone, but it's intended to make a new something. Anyway, this thing, little horseshoe. Okay. Blend it a little. It's pretty light. The brat color, of course, is this kind of lime green. The next thing to do is to put a darker color in the corner. Now, I did not like the placement of this on the last videos that I made. I did not come up high enough to go beyond the hood, the hooded eye. So I'm going to bring it up higher, see if I like it better. I already feel like I don't, but in person is different than when you're editing a word of the week video, you're looking at your gosh darn face over and over and over again for hours. I was like leaning in, but there's a mirror right there. All right. Blend, blend, blend. I like a little black in the hollow. Let's see. I think this is black. Yes. Shove that in the hole. I mean, right here. Just to really get that depth. I'm bringing it up a little bit higher. See if I can undo some of that hooded thing I was not enjoying in the previous videos. It was almost as if I was accentuating the hood more, and it was making my eye look even more droopy doopy. Like that. It is kind of, isn't it? Listen. Okay, blendy blend blend. Use a different brush to blend that one. Blend. If you think you're done, you're wrong. Just blend. And then if you think you're done, blend. And if you think something looks wrong, blend. You can always add more. All right. That seems fine. Then let's create a cut crease. Could use that new, let's try this new Rimmel Hoodly 2. Do have a, whatever. Oh, I have this from my pal Richie Rich. He gave me this. If you don't know who Richie Rich is, look him up. He's a fashion designer, club kid. Something's going on outside. Dexter is down here, but Penny's upstairs. So Penny sounded the alarm, and then Dexter gave a little back up. He said, "Burf." So I put a little bit of that here, and I'm using this brush to carve the eyelid. It dried down pretty fast, though. Good to know. Actually seems like a dupe for the elf one, because the elf one also dries down very fast. Okay. So that's where we are. Then we're going to pop 6 squish. Uh-oh. This palette has this kind of champagne-y anyway, it has a champagne-y sparkly thing. So I'm going to use that here. It seems to be very powerful. Without. Okay. We're going to blend some of that green back over that. So that's less harsh. Carol Ann. It's looking pretty good, huh? Now let's see, looking straight on. I think I may have achieved what I wanted to achieve. Okay, great. So then the next thing is eyebrows. I did use a stencil for eyebrows the other day, and I liked it. So I've been drawing them by hand, but maybe I'm back to stenciling them, because it's like totally hard. Standard. We need more pointy. I think seagull might be the one. There's seagull. Autumn. You can't see. Oh, Phoenix is good. Let me pop Phoenix out. So it's this little thing, and then you pop that part out. Then you shove the product in the hole. So there's Phoenix. I think that's good. Let's try Phoenix. And there's a nice brown actually in this right there. So we can start with the brown and then add a little black after should we need it. Okay. What brush shall I use? I'm going to use this brush. All right, so here we go. Let's get her lined up. I'm going to get some product on the brush so that when I do this, I'm ready. Ooh. Ooh, it's going to be dark today. First impressions. They're fatter than I'm used to. And I like more of an arch, but I can create that, I think. So when I go back to this brush, I'm going to wipe it off with something. An old dirty rag from the garbage. And this time I'm going to use the MAC Cream Foundation instead of that Rimmel. This is cream that's more liquidy. So my intention is to thin this out a little and probably give it a little more arch. We'll see. This is why I've thought, well, you know, if I have to do this anyway, if I have to go back and carve it out, I should probably just draw it on where I want it to go. Then I don't have to carve it out. It'll be what I want it to be. Six dozen to half a dozen to 2.25 in the bush or whatever. It all comes out in the wash. How did that go? I like it better. Then try to make it match. I'm back. Hager. We're just doing eyebrows. Now I made that one smaller than that one. This one. Then you go back with your dark and you fix that part. I wish it talk, wish it talk, wish it just talk. Wish it just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. What's the hardest thing to apply with makeup? It's probably these stupid eyebrows. Like these, I'm definitely not feeling. I am not feeling them. But we've gotten so far. I don't really want to redo them. But I also hate them. And then I'm going to put them on a video, and they'll be immortalized forever. Wish you'd just talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Here they look bad, there they don't look terrible. Yeah, I would say eyes. Eyes, eyes, eyes. The eyes have it. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, just talk just to me. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk. Wish you'd just talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk. Just looking for something to diffuse that a little bit. Okay. Right, I'm getting there. I'm starting to hate them a little bit less. A little bit less. What are some, you're still fabulous. What are some songs in your new program? I'm still deciding that. I'm not exactly sure. Because once I started rehearsing it, it began to change a little. But I know I'm doing from the Brat album, I'm definitely doing Von Dutch, which is the one that won the Grammy. And the one I'm singing right now is Talk Talk. I think that'll go in. If only a little bit. All right, I don't love it, but I don't hate it enough to continue to dwell on it. I'll put some powder on it, and then maybe I'll forget it ever happened. Oh, well, you know, we're doing Dank Donkey Club, Pink Pony Club by Chappell's Roan. I'm doing Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. What else? I'm not sure what of my old stuff I'm going to put in. Probably Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. I'll probably have to sample a little Moon song. The man in the moon is the lady from Mame. Probably a little tiny itty bitty little bit of Thank You for Being a Friend, of course. I'm doing a song by Brandy Carlisle at the end. I'm probably doing a song by Pink. I'm not sure if it's going to make the cut, but right now it's in the script. Talk to me, talk to me. And then, of course, for the reading portion, of course, it has to be a reading portion. We do Reading Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. I could go quite twice as high. Yes, Brandy Carlisle. Take a look. I actually didn't know much about her until I watched the Tanya Tucker documentary, which I highly recommend. And now I know more about her. Okay, someone text. Let's see what they want. Oh, it's some sort of... What is this? Oh, it's Progressive Auto Insurance. Okay, I did that. I don't love it, but I don't hate it enough to redo it. Which it seems to be the theme of the afternoon. We're going to cover it with false eyelashes anyway. Okay, so let's eyelash it up over here. Talk to me in French. Oh, I'm doing a Billie Eilish song, of course. Not of course, but I'm doing a Billie Eilish song. I don't remember the name of it. What is the name of that song? Oh, I think The Party's Over. I am going to pair that with Party's Over, the old-timey Party's Over by Nat King Cole. The party's over. It's time to call it a day. You burst your pretty balloon and taken the moon away. It's time to wind up the masquerade. Just make your mind up. The piper must be paid. So the new through line, I think, is going to be weaving in more of the tracks from the Brat album than I had initially intended. Since, it's called Brat, we'll use that as one of the through lines. The show is only 50 minutes long, 55 minutes long, 51 minutes long. Once you get me talking, that leaves about enough time for one song, so we'll see. That's what happened when I started to rehearse the beginning. I was like, oh, I have a lot to say. And when I saw Miss Coco Peru do her program the other day, and like, her whole show is talking. I mean, she sings songs too, but the crux of what she does is she tells her stories. And then the song sort of punctuates it. using that same Cokie blush, which is beautiful. I got the eyelashes on. The party's over. It's time to call it a day. They burst your pretty balloon and taken the moon away. Now you must wind up the masquerade. Just make your mind up. The piper must be paid. The party's over. The candles flicker and dim. You danced and dreamed through the night. It seemed to be right, just being with him. Now you must wind up the masquerade. Just to make your mind up, the piper must be paid. The party's over. The candles flicker and dim. You danced and dreamed through the night. It seemed to be right, just being with him. Now you must wake up. All dreams must end. Take off your makeup. The party's over. It's all over, my friend. All right, we got 3 minutes. The party's over. Can finish this up in at exactly 1 hour. Just gonna carve out a lip. I put a little lip stain on before, which really seemed to work. The party's over. I'm not gonna line my lips. How about that? This lipstick by Tarte is very buttery. Buttery. All right, 58 minutes. Let me just see if I can throw a wig on for you to complete the whole thing in this last minute. I happen to have this one sitting here. Let's see if we can make it. She's got 1 minute to get her hair on. The party's over. The candles flicker and dim. We danced and dreamed through the night. It seemed to be right, just being with him. Now you must wake up. All dreams must end. Take off your makeup. The party's over. It's all over, my friend. It's all over, my friend.